For today's Cyber CEO episode.
I mean, it was love at first sight. Like, he does all of our marketing. He does our social media campaigns. He's in our database, our CRM. He's done things I didn't even expect him to do. So he's really just making sure we don't miss opportunities. He's on top of everything. It's just all done. If he doesn't know it, he'll learn it in 2 days and then do it. It's fantastic.
Welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking and for dropping by. I know you have a lot of things to do, so we really appreciate you being on the show. Now, to start things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners, just like yourself. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe we can start with, what's your role in the business, Mike?
I own a real estate team.
Real estate team. How long have you been in the real estate world?
Almost 14 years.
Gosh, 14 years. A lot of experience right there. How about working with someone virtual, just like what you're doing now with your Cyberbacker? Is this your first time to do it?
Not exactly. Before 𝗙cie, we had someone else who was not a cyberbacker, but was essentially virtual.
Virtual, gotcha. So how did that turn out? Why did you switch to having a cyberbacker then?
I was referred to Cyberbacker by another guy in my office who's been using your company for a while. And it made sense from a financial perspective, as well as we just needed to make a change in personnel. And so we decided to try that out, and it worked out really well.
All right. Now, how long have you been working with 𝗙cie, your cyberbacker?
𝗙cce's been with us since May. August, 3 or 4 months at least.
Okay, so 3 to 4 months working with 𝗙cie. Don't worry, we'll talk more about that later on. But first, before you got to work with 𝗙cie, your cyberbacker, you went through our hiring process. So how did that experience go for you, Mike?
Oh, it was great. The speed interviews were fun. It gave us a chance to kind of meet a number of different people, actually. And when 𝗙cie came on, we actually stopped interviewing. So we had more interviews lined up. But when we met him, I said, I need this one, and I don't want to. And he was actually being considered by someone else. And so we knew the pressure was on to make a decision. So I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want him. So we hired him on the spot.
So what made you do that decision? Like instantly choosing 𝗙cie then as your cyberbacker?
I mean, it was love at first sight. Like he interviewed so well. His personality came through, and we just knew, given our team dynamic, I mean, we've grown rapidly this year. At that point, we were at 32 people on the team. And so given the many different personalities and the unique dynamic that we have, we're a no filter, no censor team. And we needed someone that would fit in with that. And his personality was just very clear that he would be a good fit.
There we go. And now you've been working for a few months. Now talk to me more about him then. What are the tasks that you leverage off to him every day?
He does all of our marketing. He does our social media campaigns. He's in our database, our CRM, and really, he's done things I didn't even expect him to do. So yesterday, after he was off the clock, I get a message from him saying, "Hey, we just got a lead on Instagram. You know, I was looking at your database and I saw that there was a lead that came in that's been active on the site. I had no idea that was happening, but 𝗙cce's monitoring it." And so because of that, like, he's really just making sure we don't miss opportunities. He's on top of everything. So from the social media marketing to building out our profiles to adding profiles we didn't have, he helps all of our agents with their social media to get that up and running. He helps with the agent onboarding. He also, any print marketing that we need, he designs it and sends it to us or sends it to our local staples. It's just all done.
So basically what he does is he makes sure that nothing falls through the cracks then, something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. more about the partnership that you have then with 𝗙𝗀. I know it's only been a few months that you've been working together. I'm excited to know that what's your growth plan for your Cyberbacker? Is going to continue growing and learning with you. So do you have any new tasks in mind that you want him to do, let's say within the next few months from today?
We've actually started talking about that. I think it's a evolving position, so to speak, especially as we continue to grow, because we're going into new markets as well. So he's going to be responsible for leading our marketing efforts now in 3 other states in 2023. And so he's going to have to learn those markets and work directly with those agents to make that happen. I've given him some personal tasks as well. I mean, I had him help me with my taxes a couple months ago. I was like, listen, if I give you these bank statements, can you figure this out for me? And he did it in 24 hours, which would have taken me a week. So, I've talked to 𝗙𝗀 because we want him to be part of the team and part of the family for a long time. And so I want to make sure that if there's growth that he wants, if there's opportunities he wants, we're going to make sure they're there for him so he can stay with us.
There we go. Now, anything that you throw at him that he does for you, anything that he can do online, he can take care of it. Something like that.
Anything. If he doesn't know it, he'll learn it in 2 days and then figure it and do it. It's fantastic.
Very proactive. All right. Now, it already seems to me that you have this strong bond with 𝗙𝗀, your Cyberbacker. Already feel it in the energy. So I'd like to know, how did it become a successful partnership between the both of you? Because again, you and I can both agree on this. It doesn't always start out like this all the time. So do you have any tips that you can share with our audience though, Mike?
I mean, for one, we were very clear upfront in what he was getting. And that was important to me because we had a couple people in his position before him that did not work out for a couple of reasons. And so just as I mentioned earlier, we're a very open, transparent team. When we interviewed him, we said, this is what you're getting. Like, you have to be ready for this. This is how we communicate. This is how we talk. And because we were upfront at the beginning, we set the stage, and it's just always worked ever since.
All right. So setting proper expectations then, am I right?
Yeah.
Now, how about communication though? How often do you meet with your Cyberbacker? Let's say, what's the Zoom meetings? Do you do phone calls or just text messages or emails throughout the day?
All of it. He's part of our operations meeting almost every week. When we have one, he's part of it. We typically text or email multiple times every day in between.
Okay. So a lot of avenues for communication. Now,
and he shows up at the ops meeting with an entire slide presentation of what has happened since the last one. So
he's always ready then.
Yeah.
Now, one last question. For sure, 𝗙𝗀's going to be able to listen and watch this once we have this online. So we'd like to know, what do you like most about your Cyberbacker? What's the first thing that comes to mind when we talk about 𝗙𝗀?
I mean, he's the whole team, and we have 33, I think now. I have gotten universally positive feedback. And I can't say that about everyone that has worked for us. Literally every single person, after they talk with 𝗙𝗀 or meet with him or need something from him and he does it, I've never, ever gotten anything less than 100% positive feedback. So, he's young, he's hungry, and we just really, really love his energy, and we love working with him. So we hope he's with us for years and years to come in some capacity.
Of course, no one's going to take him away from you, of course. Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for the next couple of months. And again, Mike, thank you very much for dropping by today. I had fun talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.